All right, hey guys, I'm Robert Smith. Welcome to Blue Ribbon BBQ. Make sure you like and subscribe. Welcome to the competition world of barbecue, okay? What we're making for you today is our world famous French toast bread pudding. That's right, you got it all. French toast bread pudding. So we're gonna start off with a whole loaf of bread, okay? After that, we're gonna go in with a dozen 12 eggs. We're gonna do 1.5 cups of vitamin D. Whole milk, no 2%, okay? Whole milk. And we're gonna do 1.5 cups of that natural whipping cream. And then we're gonna use a 1/2 tablespoon of ground cinnamon. Any kind of ground cinnamon that you can find. We're from Texas, so we like that Fiesta blend. And you've gotta have that vanilla extract. And guys, this is where I don't want you to cut any corners, okay? This is that Mexican vanilla, great stuff. I mean, this is just 1 tablespoon. Great, great stuff. Now guys, don't cut the corners. This stuff is about $12 a bottle, okay? So use it where you need it, not where you have to, okay? It's good stuff. All right, so we've already started cracking our eggs. We're going there. I'm gonna go ahead and finish it up. So normally if you're inside your kitchen, you're cracking them, you don't have to hit them on the side. We're on this little table out here. So it'll help you with not getting any shells or anything like that. We like to clean those up. I cook barbecue. I'm not a pastry chef, okay? Don't hate on me. I don't want to see all them, oh, look at the shells. Yeah, no, I stopped that away. All right, so we're there. So now we're gonna come in with 1.5 cups of that whole milk. 1.5 cups. Okay. 1.5 cups heavy whipping cream. Okay. If you bake a lot, maybe you can probably keep this around. We cook barbecue a lot, not this, so it's going in the trash. Because I love to drink milk and I don't want to grab that a week later. All right. 1 teaspoon of vanilla, Mexican vanilla extract. Guys, a little goes a long ways. Okay. If you want yours a little bit more vanilla-y, man, more power to you. Just always remember, you can go forward, you can never go back. So if you want to use a tablespoon, use a tablespoon. If you want to use a teaspoon and then do 1/2 teaspoon, that's where I would probably go. All right, ground cinnamon, that Fiesta. I'm going to go in with 1 tablespoon. Yeah, let's go ahead and go a little extra. Little heaping tablespoon. How about that? So now we can slide all this over to the side. Guess what? Guess what this is? This is Texas toast. Texas toast. If you want to use any kind of bread, man, that's perfectly fine. See if you can find the bigger bread, the butter bread, that's perfectly great. The whole loaf. We're gonna try and keep it on the table. So what I like to do is I'll stack 2 or 3 of them up. Take my little handy dandy knife, cut them down. And I like to cut it in 4s. okay? After I get my 4s, then I turn it, and I just cut it in 3rds. Throw it in the pan. Cut it in 3rds. Throw it in the pan. Guys, if you've never made bread pudding before, it is phenomenal. My grandmother made it for me whenever I was little. It's not very popular now, but it's great. Especially whenever you get it made right. Man, don't forget about those heels. They're okay. They're fine. All right. Hey guys, you remember, so if you get that bread that's in the refrigerator, or man, it's been sitting on the shelf and it's about to go bad, don't throw it away. You can use it for this. You don't have to just go buy Texas toast. Use some of that bread. Get it out, cut it in 4s, cut it in 3s, put it in the pan. Okay, so what we got in here is we have our dozen eggs, we have a 1.5 cups of heavy cream, we have a 1.5 cups of that great whole milk, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and we have 1 heaping tablespoon of ground cinnamon. Fiesta, because we're from Texas. All right, so don't start this thing out here and go in there, okay? This is my little mixy deal, you know, I got that. So you got a whisk. Whisk works perfectly fine. This thing here, we use it in the competition world to make our injections. Well, today, we're making dessert with it. So what I like to do is I like to slowly put it inside my bowl, and then I start it. And we're giving our eggs. Well, this is how we're mixing. Okay, if you guys can see. Be easy with this stuff, guys, because you get carried away and man, it goes everywhere. And you know why? Because I've done it before. But this is a great recipe. It's easy for the kiddos. Man, everybody's hanging out. You can make it the day before, and it's great for breakfast. You can make this the day before, slide it in the refrigerator. The next morning you wake up, turn the oven on 300 or slide outside, turn the Pit Boss on, get that vertical set at 300 and slide it in there for about 2 hours, and you've got your wonderful French bread pudding, French toast bread pudding. All right, notice I turned it off before I pulled it out. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, very carefully, I'm gonna start up here and I'm just gonna start pouring this a little evenly across. Not too much in one spot. We're just moving it back and forth. Getting a nice even coat. And then voila. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in. Guys, don't mush this bread, okay? We're not making a pancake, okay? Be very, very light. Just kind of get underneath it and fold it, okay? So go underneath your bread, fold it over. All we're doing is to make sure that all of that bread has got a nice even coat of that nice warm, that milk and that, oh man, I can smell this stuff already. Okay, so now what we've got is a nice even coat. Everything's got a lot. We're gonna cover this up, and guys, guess what? If you don't want to do it the day before, you can do it right now. Let it sit for 2 hours. Once you let it sit for 2 hours, keep it covered. Slide her in the Pit Boss. Now you got breakfast for dinner. Enjoy. All right, welcome back, guys. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna finish off our dessert that we put on this morning at 8 o'clock. So it's our wonderful French toast bread pudding, and it's guaranteed to give you the sugars. If you don't know what the sugars are, it's a little diabetes, but it's good stuff because you're gonna eat it all. So we're gonna finish it. So it went on the pit this morning at 300 degrees, at 8 o'clock. So we're about an hour and 45 in. We're gonna pull it off right quick. We're gonna give it a look, see if we're right where we need to be. So we should be still that pale white. So we're gonna let it breathe just a little. So you don't want, that's a lot of steam, that's a lot of moisture that can burn you. So, all right. So what I'm looking for is I'm looking for it to be pulling back. It still should be firm, but it should be very, very moist. Okay, so it's perfect the way, everything about this right now is money. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set this off to the side. It's not gonna cool much. So we're gonna go ahead and start making our topping for this. So I need half a cup of melted butter. Remember, they carry gold, they carry gold. So we're gonna do half of a block. You know what, I tell you what, let's just go. We're here. I mean, we're making it. Let's just make it extra good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna double up on the toppings. How do you think? What do you think about that? Double up on the toppings. More brown sugar, more butter, more pecans, more caramel, more powdered sugar. We're just gonna double up. All right. So we've got the Phoenix. The Phoenix has actually got it up to temp. We warmed that up. It's running about 600 degrees. So we're gonna put that in there. We'll grab a whisk out of the inside and go ahead and melt that down for me. So we're gonna do 3 cups of pecans. Yeah, let's go 3.5. Might as well. So we're gonna go 3 cups of brown sugar. One cup of flour, all-purpose flour. So if you notice this bowl that I towed around, it's pretty wore out. It stays in the trailer. We use it every weekend. I promise it's clean on the inside. All right, so what I like to do, I don't like to mix. I like to fold. So basically, I don't want to tear it apart. I don't want to tear anything apart in here. So what I want to do is I just want to ease their sides and just fold everything together. So if you want to use chopped pecans, if you want to use almonds, if you want to use cashews, man, I prefer to use the large pecans. I just like the flavor of them. They just go really, really, really good with this dessert. I'm gonna tell y'all one thing though. This Arizona weather is, man, it's crazy. So it was about 40 degrees this morning, and now I think we're up to almost about 60 degrees. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slowly add this butter, okay? I'm gonna put a little bit in, and I'm gonna fold, okay? Don't dump it all in there at one time because it'll clump really, really bad on you. We're just gonna fold it in. So if you notice, it's starting, everything in here is starting to kind of get where it's supposed to be. So basically what we're making here is kind of like a praline, a pecan topping of sorts. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and finish, put the rest of that butter in. And like I said, we're just gonna fold it in. Roll everything over and fold it in. You guys can see it's the consistency right now. It's really, really soft, really, really ooey gooey. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this and we're gonna put it right, I'm gonna slide this where you guys can see. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna put it right over the top of our bread pudding. This is at the moment where you go, ooh, ah. So you just wanna spread it out, just even. Just move it all around. You don't want it to completely cover it because you want it to still breathe a little bit. We're just gonna move some stuff around. And guys, you can do anything with this recipe because it's you can make twice the topping. For me, I just prefer this one. It's pretty standard, and I just double up on this one. I double up on that. So now what you have is you have that. Yeah. It's good stuff. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna stick this back on the pit for about 5 minutes. I'm gonna get my brown sugar and get my caramel, and we're gonna go ahead and pull some of this out. We'll be right back. All right, so now what we've got is that wonderful French toast bread pudding that we put back on the pit for 5 minutes. We're gonna bring it off. It should be nice and warm and ooey and gooey, and we're gonna go ahead and plate it and finish it off. Just get you some nice bowls. Square spatula. Oh, can y'all see that? It's amazing. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna come in here, and we cooked it, so guess what? We get to take the center. Oh, can y'all see that? See how nice and fluffy it is? So then what you like to do is you like to come in here, take you some nice powdered sugar, get you a little sifter beside it. Make sure you keep it over a paper towel. Just kind of give it a little hit. We're playing with the wind because we're in Arizona. Smuckers, you got to take that good caramel sauce, and we're going to go right up here, and we're just going to drizzle that caramel right over the top of it. And since we work so hard, man, I'm going to have some too. You see it smoking? We're going to come in, we're going to hit it with that powdered sugar. Come back with that caramel. Look how it goes. Guido, man, it was some hard work. I mean,
tough.
Tough. Oh man.
Look it up.
Look at there.
Diabetes and bowl.
Guys, y'all got to try this recipe. Phenomenal. We'll see you next time on Blue Ribbon BBQ. Remember to like and subscribe, hit that button, come enjoy.